in first. Making their way to the ring first in the red corner, representing Controversy Gym. Sorry, yes, Controversy Gym, Mr. Stephen Wright. And in the blue corner, again, sorry, no, your programs are incorrect. It is Police Boxing. Representing Police Boxing, DeAndre Burgess.
And here we have a fighter that needs no introduction, Stephen Wright, who at the last fight night was a remarkable experiment from the Controversy Gym. We saw Stephen leave his shell and really dominate in a boxing match. I mean, you got to remember, Stephen's day job is a journalist at the Royal Gazette. So he's really stepped out into a new field, and he's found a passion and a second love in boxing. Greg, welcoming you back. Just giving the people a little bit of background information about Stephen. DeAndre Burgess coming out of the Controversy Gym as well. So these two guys would have known each other. These two guys would have trained in the same gym. So it's going to be interesting to see where this one goes, Greg.
I think DeAndre is actually out of Police Gym. He went out of Controversy Gym once and then went back up to Police Gym after that. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
We'll certainly know each other, but yeah, I think it's not quite as balanced as all that.
As this match has started in, coming out of the red corner, we see Stephen looking very calculated in his maneuvers. He's staying in the center. DeAndre is patrolling the outskirts. Stephen so far has yet to throw a punch.
Yeah, Stephen was one I was interested to see again because he looked very, very good in the last fight that we had up at Southampton Princess.
Yeah, I called him the revelation.
Yeah, absolutely. He was something else, wasn't he?
Fantastic fighter. Showed fantastic heart and just good training, because he got strong as his fight went along, and eventually winning in that contest.
Yeah. It's a similar kind of deal. I don't think he's got the same height advantage he has in this fight that he had in the last fight, but he still is a little bit taller. Yeah, so we'll see what comes of it.
With height comes reach, doesn't it, Greg?
Absolutely, and that's a major thing in amateur boxing.
So far, these two fighters keeping something in the tank for later rounds as they enter this first round and are coming towards the end of it. Stephen starting to pick up the pace a bit, takes a shot to the body on DeAndre there.
Yeah, both guys are in quite controlled. You're not seeing the same flurry of activity that we've seen him before the intermission.
Stephen catching DeAndre with a good counter to the chops.
Backing him into the corner. Letting go of a little barrage there.
Oh,
DeAndre turning the favor.
Yes, DeAndre giving back just as good as he received in that instance. I tell you, sometimes when you get into those corners, it's almost momentum to fight better and fight harder.
Well, yeah, I mean, in boxing, you don't want to be in the corner at all. Obviously, you're trapped in there, so you really have to fight your way out of it and then try and return the favor.
You see Stephen catching DeAndre for good jab there, and DeAndre backs up as a result. Stephen doing a little pulling on the back of the head of DeAndre. That always helps.
Just to keep it in perfect range, absolutely.
I think so. Greg, the pace of this fight is more of a sort of cat and mouse match. It's not really exploding yet.
Yeah, I mean that's generally the way it goes when guys have been in the ring before. They know, you don't want to force the pace in the first round.
And that's the end of the first round of Stephen Wright and DeAndre Burgess. First round after the intermission here at Barclay Gymnasium. We have Fight Night 15, February the 2nd, 2013.
Tonight is brought to you Teachers Rugby Football Club. Our main sponsor is Gorms. Our associate sponsors, Rubis, Gatorade, Coors Light, Smirnoff, Down to Earth, Bacardi.
I need you to find out how many people are here tonight. You would have to You'll have to find out. Thank you, darling.
Seconds out, seconds out.
Okay, the referee ruling no knockdown there. Yeah. Some slipping and some tussling involved. Nice shots from DeAndre. He actually had the better of that coming off the ropes. The referee calling the to break and then back into it again. Stephen back in DeAndre on the ropes. He did better there. DeAndre not able to fire back the same way. And again DeAndre back into the ropes. Nice jab and a body shot from Stephen. DeAndre coming back with a head shot of his own.
They said it's about.
Yeah, Stephen really hasn't been as impressive as he was at the Southampton event. But I think he's still looking pretty good in this one. He's still kind of controlling the pace, controlling the distance.
DeAndre succumbs to some of his punches as a result. Just getting the official population of tonight's event. We're nearing 1,000 strong, so it's a very large crowd here at the Barclay Gymnasium. And that is a tribute to the amount of energy and the great event that it is that we have on feature tonight.
Yep, the good name that Teachers Rugby Club has for putting on Fight Night, and the good card that we have tonight, obviously pinnacling in Teresa's title fight.
Yeah, I can't wait to tonight's main event. I really think that it's going to be exciting and a historic night for us.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah.
Stephen in the red shirt and the red headgear, just being very calculated, very technical, not making any mistakes, it seems, so far, and looks like neither boxer wants to make a mistake at this point, Greg.
Yeah, I think Stephen is definitely one in control of the fight. He has a little bit of a reach advantage, and he's working it quite nicely.
Seconds out, seconds out.
Here we go. Let's see if DeAndre can work some magic and turn this fight around. Oh, that's a solid shot from DeAndre to stop Stephen in his tracks.
What energy, what action.
Follow it up.
What energy, what action, awesome excitement.
Yeah, I think Stephen definitely felt that one, but he did well to come back.
Oh, that one looked like it catches. DeAndre caught him right on the gloves there as he's coming up. And Stephen is definitely starting to be more dictative in this fight, it seems.
Yeah, Stephen, I think the referee noticed, as you said earlier, Vince, that Stephen was holding the back of DeAndre's head.
Looking like a shark is smelling blood in the water.
Did a little rabbit punching.
Yes, he is. Stephen looks very at home in the ring, I must say.
Hey, actually, yeah, I absolutely agree, Vince. He looks a lot more accomplished than just from the one fight that he's had.
I guess that's a tribute to his preparation in his gym, isn't it?
Absolutely, Greg? Yeah, absolutely. I think the referee spotted a bit of blood coming from Stephen's mouth, I think, and decided to ask the doctor to have a look at it.
You know, I had a kid in school. Every time lunch bell would ring, he would have a nosebleed.
That's a kid you knew, or you had a kid who was in school?
Oh, back to the boxing, Greg. Stephen comes out swinging.
And again, he's holding the back of the head. Hey, DeAndre getting a warning for holding the head there, but I don't know where that came from the referee. I think Stephen looking in control of this fight. DeAndre is letting a bit more go, being a bit more aggressive. Seeing if that will obviously land him a few more points with judges, but I think overall it was probably a bit neutral, and Stephen's given as good as he's got in this round.
Absolutely amazing event tonight. I think that this gymnasium is a real nice venue too. It's very pristine. It looks immaculate condition. And I'm happy. It's my first time in here, so you know it's new to me. But I really have nothing but good things to say about it. It's a real nice venue.
Yeah, it is lovely. It is a lovely venue. Obviously, very spacious and all. That we can have as many people in here. But the one thing that's not quite ideal is obviously the height of the roof.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't hold the atmosphere quite the same way as it did in the old #1 shed and as it did in the South Princess.
I tell you what, though, once those Gumbays come around, you've
heard the rumor? You've heard the rumor the Gumbays are here tonight?
I've heard the rumor. Don't quote me, folks, but a little bird told me there may be a Gumbay sighting somewhere tonight. So stay tuned for that as we have the end of this round.
And the end of the fight.
This fight, yeah, this is the third round. And we got to congratulate these boxers in advance for coming out here, putting on a show for us. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
DeAndre is quick to step in the ring. He stepped in the ring last time we had a fight card, and these guys are fighting on 4 months back to back for sheer joy and entertainment of it, and for the love of the event. So you really have to give them some props for that.
Actually assisting some of our members of Parliament with us tonight, Mr. Frederick, when he was tourism minister. He's a big supporter of our boxing night. So both Teresa's last fights. So I'm sure you're probably getting tired of me handing out the prizes. So as soon as we have the results, the Honorable Wayne Frederick will present the boxers with their award. Okay, bout number 6. Bout number 6. A points decision. The winner in the red corner, Stephen Wright.
This broadcast of Teachers Fight Night 15 brought to you by Bermuda Air Conditioning and Magnum Power Force Gyms.